Good morning, citizens of Coralville. It's looking to be another hot one today. Looking at the temperature readings behind me, you can see it's 27 degrees Celsius. Now, let's take a look at the global weather report. Yup, looks like other reefs are experiencing similar increases in sea temperatures. One theory for this is global warming, which causes an increase in global water temperatures due to fossil fuel burning by humans. Although our deep sea reefs, or reefs at the mesophotic depths, are providing some relief through upwelling, we're still experiencing high bleaching in our town. For those who don't know, upwelling is when the wind pushes the sea surface away, causing water from the bottom of the ocean to come towards the surface, bringing up cooler water and nutrients with it. Speaking of bleaching, let's move on to our next segment, Deep Sea Investigation, hosted by my colleague, Carol. She'll dive deep into the causes of ocean warming, the effect it's having on our community, and what the future can look like without us. Stay tuned, corals, as this may be affecting you.
Hello folks, tonight on our segment we'll be exploring how this extreme sea warming is affecting our local community. Come alongside as I interview people in our community. First I will interview a local first grader named Charlotte.
I go to school and a lot of my friends are getting really pale and sick. Can you teach me what is happening to them?
Of course, your friends are sick and pale because they are experiencing coral bleaching. Coral bleaching is when coral expel algae from their tissues. It causes them to become whiter or look bleached. Coral bleaching is bad because it is an indicator that the coral is under a lot of stress from the environment, specifically from rising sea temperatures. As you can see from the images behind me, the coral reefs start to look more pale and lifeless. Now that we've talked about what coral bleaching is, we will now talk to an unhealthy coral named Claire. She will help us better understand what is happening to her.
I'm more prone to bleaching. It's a hard life.
Some specific species of coral like Styroforma, Isopora, and Montipora are more prone to coral bleaching. Natural selection is the idea that some species are more biologically fit than other species, meaning that they have genes that help protect them against environmental things such as rising sea temperatures. Some corals seem immune to the rising sea temperatures. Now we will talk with Caroline, a healthy coral, to get her take on the bleaching event.
I'm one of the lucky ones. Take care of yourselves.
As you can see, the rising sea temperatures don't affect everyone equally. Coral species such as Porritis, Leptocerus, Acropora, and Pocilloporus are less prone to coral bleaching due to rising sea temperatures. Some coral species are more prone to bleaching than others. This plays back into genes and natural selection. The healthy coral are more biological fit than the unhealthy coral. Now we are going to interview Freddie Fish, who has watched the coral bleaching event happen.
Although it seems like the deep sea reefs are providing some refuge, the coral reefs I've seen on my journeys are suffering. Something must be done about it. A lot of my friends, including myself, call the coral reefs their home. I could be homeless in the next few months. I've already had to move my family 3 times in the past month.
Wow, that's terrible, Freddie. I'm sorry you and your family had to go through that. I'm also sorry to all the coral that are out there suffering. Okay, now back to Carl.
That's some jaw-dropping reporting, Carol. We have to save the reefs. Next on CNN, a local coral goes missing during the annual Coral Prom.